Habari ma Africa, mimi ni King, nina furaha kukutana na wewe. Asante kwa kutanzama King Siso. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, I want to speak about three gentlemen today, controversial characters, if you like, in the South African political space. I want to speak about Dr. Khehlelezi, who is a famous a priest, traditional doctor, who supports the MK political party. He has came out in social media asking the people, the leadership of the MK political party, is it true that if you want to speak to Jacob Zuma face to face, you cannot do it anymore because of the constitution of the MK political party? We have to break that down. Mayibuye Mandela, the great grandson of Nelson Mandela, has also decided to leave officially the ANC and join the EFF political party. Is this a plus for the EFF, and what does this mean to the ANC, where the great grandson of Nelson Mandela himself is leaving the party that his grandfather once led? This is alarming. He might be not a famous Mandela, but he's a Mandela that is very vocal nevertheless. I also want to speak about Mr. Ernest Roets from, you guys would know him from AfriForum and the Solidarity Movement. And he has decided to resign. And I want us to celebrate this resignation because it will render those two movements a little bit weaker going forward, because the African people are actually not happy with the Solidarity Movement and AfriForum not accepting this invitation from the USA. So there's still a bunch of African people that actually want to live as South Africa, that don't want to be led by African people as their government in ruling. So it is very interesting to see Ernest, a person who spent 20 years in the Solidarity Movement, for him to say bye-bye because there's greener pastures. What greener pastures? I'm sure they're going to start another racist organization. Let's talk about that and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Thetso. I'm your host, Khehlelezi Sono, and we're back at it again with another one. And I wanted to give you guys feedback. Yesterday, I made a video. I said there were about 427 pit toilets, schools in the Eastern Cape, which is very sad. And I saw when I got a response, this 427, it's a norm and an accepted activity in the Eastern Cape to have pit toilets. Like the people of Eastern Cape that contacted me are not shocked. They're like, our king, it's shocking you. This is what we grew up in this, and our children grew up in this, and now our grandchildren are growing up in this. I want to thank Dr. Doolittle, which is a friend of the channel, who has identified one school. So what I want to do for you guys is to get pictures and everything of that school and everything, and I will try to he's gonna try and connect the principal with myself, or rather we can work via him. It does not have to be me in the front, guys, as long as we can manage to fund a school to install flushing toilets. There's many things that come into play when it comes to water and things like that, but we're going to get it figured out. We are tired of talking as African people. We need to act. If we have to reduce this number of pit toilets in schools in the Eastern Cape and completely take them out, is something that we have to do in our lifetime. Let's not sleep in our caskets knowing that there's still a potential of a child falling and drowning in a pit toilet. You can imagine the recovery activity of taking that child's lifeless body out of a pit toilet. You can imagine the mother. You can imagine the father, you can imagine the family, you can imagine the trauma the other children are going to hear that child falling in the toilet, screaming. Come on, guys. No, man. Let's do something. Let's do something. And also, if you want to do something, even on a bigger scale, can you please just purchase one ticket of Paseta Gala Dinner fundraising event that will be happening on the 2nd of May. On the 2nd of May, make sure that you come to Kimberley, where we'll be hosting our gala dinner. We want you guys to come and enjoy Paseta Gala Dinner with us, because this fundraising is for building a school that has never been seen before. We are going to build, listen, we are busy with the architectural designs and everything. And I would like to thank you guys for the support that you are giving the school. Some of you are sending 50 rands each and every week, every month, each and every day. We appreciate that money. And some of you, like Mr. Mike Khadebe, have joined the One Pellet campaign. We've got Ntsiki Real Estate that have joined. We've got our brother Joseph that have joined and bought one single pellet. It's only 1,500 rand. And we've got now the latest one that happened yesterday is our brother Greg, who has bought a pellet. I will make a certificate for him also. But Greg, thank you so much, Abutaka, for buying a pellet of bricks. So if you want to be like them, just go to our banking details, deposit a 1,500 rand, your name and surname as a reference. I want to make sure that your certificate is on your way. Our contact details and everything is on our website. Please make sure you go to www.paseta.co.za. Now, I want to speak about Dr. Khehlelezi, the MK political party. Apparently, Floyd does not want this issue anymore of you guys just going and speaking to the old man himself. The old man needs, space, some time to recover and do other things, which is very important, of course. It is impossible for the old man to be available for everyone and, any Tom, Dick and Harry coming and just seeing the president just because they fund the party. And I believe Khehlelezi definitely does in some shape or form fund the political party. But I want to play this video of him sounded like he's shocked that this is happening. Like, we can't go see the old man anymore. Hey, people, they love the old man, eh? hey, people love the old man. So let's play this video of Dr. Khehlelezi, a great man actually, and hear what he says.
Bafowethu ningichazeleni kahle ngempela ngembe iqiniso ukuthi i-constitution yomkhonto ithi asisavumelekile ukuthi siyobona ubaba sihlale naye phansi siyixoxe nje udaba one man one by one. Ngichazeni lapha e-National Assembly, ngichazeni Mdlamuli, Dudu, Muzi, Talent, Shongwe, Pinky, angichazeni asisavumelekile ukubona ubaba kanti kwenzakalani?
Okay. Sometimes getting these celebrity personals into politics is difficult because you can see that the induction of being a member of a political party is not done properly. And many politicians, many political parties fail into this. You remember what David Makura were trying to reintroduce a program in the ANC where you have to write a letter to explain why you want to join the ANC. Yeah, my politics is not easy. So one thing for sure, this video was unnecessary. Because this person is trying to shine, is trying to get attention. That is unnecessary. It does not put the political party in a good light. It does not put the political party in a good light. You want to get an answer according to your constitution. First of all, you can hear he did not read the constitution, because the constitution does say that it is via an appointment and through the structures that you can get to go and see the big man, not just haphazardly calling him because he knows you and you can go and see him. But you can hear he did not read the constitution. So he's now saying, listen, is it true? Like, he's making it as if it's a crisis, like we can't go see the old man anymore. You can still go see the old man if you want to. But there's now processes in doing that. How? Just imagine if Jacob Zuma had to accept invitations of everyone wanting to see him. He will not have a life. This is a former president, by the way. He's busy. He's busy, just sitting there. He's an elderly man in his 80s. He does not have the energy to see everybody. But of course, there are some exceptions in the MK political party. I think our Khehlelezi, there are people that have got a big following in social media, very well known especially in the Zulu kingdom, or let me say in the Zulu tribe. So he's a person that has got a big following. That's why I think that small video that he did is going to hurt the party more than any good that he thought he was trying to get a point of clarity. Speak to your structures. Speak to those people. In fact, if you want to speak to Nkamulo, Bututu, and all of that, do it via WhatsApp. Speak to them. It's a WhatsApp. What you call a WhatsApp political party anyway, according to the former personal assistant. Speak to them via WhatsApp. Get a point of clarity, and come back and do a video that clarifies that story that you guys cannot see with Jacob Zuma anymore. That is very important, and that's the sad thing. When the leadership, Abu Floyd and all of them, see this happening on social media, because everything looks like with the MK, you're not happy, go on social media, say whatever you want, post a letter of resignation, do whatever you want. Like, we don't even go to the MK page anymore, because their followers are doing a good job killing that political party. It's self-destructing. They don't want to accept this. They say, King, you're talking nonsense. The ship of the MK political party is not sinking, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It's just my opinion. If I'm wrong, then go right Bafetu. And I actually hope that I'm wrong. Like, you guys know, I want the MK and the EFF to do good, because for me, if they don't, are we going to suffer under ANC and DA rule for a long time? I don't want that. So yeah, I wish that Khehlelezi could have done it otherwise, but with the MK, the people don't listen. Utalimpofu, like I said, are they going to be able to discipline these members? What is their media policy when it comes to their members? What are people allowed to say and not allowed to say on social media, bringing the party in disrepute? So for me, it was unnecessary to make that video, but that's the MK. That's the MK. Let's talk about Mayibuye, the great grandson of Mandela. Has joined the economic freedom fighters. Congratulations to him. I think this is a good move for him. Any young person that goes and joins the EFF, for me, I will always agree and support that decision for someone to do it. You understand? The EFF is the political party of the future. It has young leaders. Those leaders under 10 years from now will still be under 60 years old. Unlike having about Angie Muteka, 69 years. All of these people that are leading us, all of these Madalas and Makokos who don't want to let go. I mean, what is their pension going to look like? Didn't they accumulate enough money? Anyways, he announced this at Politically Incorrect with my big brother Mashiane, and he has said, listen, I've made a decision to join the economic freedom fighters, expecting nothing from them. You are not going to get anything from them in Jayami. It is because they did not invite you to the invitation. You went out of your own accord to join the EFF, and let's hope it's not a decision to hurt the ANC or to try to put the ANC in bad light, but it's an honest decision that you have watched and read the policies of the economic freedom fighters, and you align with how their political ideology and everything that they want to do. When you join a political party, for a person coming from that family, I hope you have read the documents of the EFF, the 7 cardinal pillars and everything like that, so that you can familiarize yourself with those documents. And is the EFF going to act according to this? Are they going to try to use him and see if there will be a reach, maybe see if his popularity can reach some people? Is he going to be obtainable? Because I saw this other interview with him with McG. I was like, It's not make sure, this one. It's not make sure. So we'll see how the EFF is going to use him. I would say EFF, they have to test the waters with personalities like this. The Mandela is a big surname. So try to use it and try to see what will happen. Especially you can use it as a weapon in the 2026 local elections against the ANC or whatever. I don't know. They need to do something so that they can, work on this personality and work on gaining more people out of it. It's possible. It's possible. I think somewhere, somehow, he might have some influence that some people love and follow him. I want to speak about, we're good about that one. I want to speak about Ernest Roets, who has resigned from the Solidarity Movement after 20 years. He's like the Floyd Shivambo of the Solidarity Movement and AfriForum. He has structured many of their policies. For those who don't know, the Solidarity Movement, I think, is 30 years right now, and I'm not sure how old AfriForum is, but he's been there, in the genesis of these two organizations. And in the white community, not the white community, in the Dutch community, the Afrikaner people, there is many of them who are not happy with how the Solidarity Movement is getting into bed with the Democratic Alliance. They don't like it at all. They don't want. It looks like the Solidarity Movement has decided to align themselves with the DA so that they can have more political, influence. But the DA is playing another role where it's trying to make their black voters happy, their colored voters happy, and just to try and keep everyone happy. Remember, the DA lost a lot of members to the Freedom Front Plus, and those are let me call them the racist Afrikaners that don't want to see themselves getting ruled by African people. That was when Musi Maimane was the president. And so now you have this group in the Solidarity Movement, in AfriForum, who are saying, look, America is saying, come. Why are we not going? They don't understand it. The Afrikaner people, they say, no, we want to go. Solidarity Movement, AfriForum is saying, no, we don't want to go. This is our home. We cannot go up and start another stress in another country. We want to stick here. So Ernest is one of those people who's also not happy about that move of solidarity. He wanted to go. He wanted to leave, And so it's very interesting for him to state his the reason for resignation as there's a greater green pastures, somewhere. I'm like, green pastures where? There's something more greener than AfriForum and Solidarity for an Afrikaans person. I wonder what that is. I really wonder what that is. So we'll be keeping an eye on him. This is a win for us as African people, because the cracks are starting to show in AfriForum and the Solidarity Movement. The cracks are starting to show. So I'm telling you, when I watch a lot of Afrikaans content creators, and they are seriously not happy, and they support him for leaving AfriForum and Solidarity. They are like saying, listen, he's one of those Afrikaners we can be proud of. He understands the vision of farmers and everything. And I'm like, wow, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. Hulle praat in Afrikaans, maar die meeste van ons verstaan Afrikaans baie mooi. So we hear what they are saying. And I'm very fascinated to find out that they support him leaving AfriForum. So if they start another organization, it's an organization that we must be very careful on, because it will be AfriForum on steroids. We must be very careful if he goes and pulls other people and starts another organization. We must be very careful if he does that. Could he join a political party? He won't join the DA. Freedom Front Plus, I'm not sure, but he's definitely not going to join the DA, and I don't see Ernest as a person who will be in the formal structure of politics, party politics. I don't know, but that's his decision. All we are happy that he is not, in AfriForum and Solidarity anymore. He's a danger, this guy. He's a very big danger. He's one of those people, if I was president, I would revoke his citizenship if I was president. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. And there is something I'm forgetting. What am I forgetting? There's something I'm forgetting. I did tell you about Eastern Cape, that we have identified one school that we want to work with, and I'm waiting for pictures. I think I did say that in the beginning. So late, Buffet. So late. It's literally to 2 o'clock manje. But in Bongega Kuru, thank you so much for your support, guys. I did upload a video of me making a media statement for my retirement from boxing. That video was not for this channel, but I just posted it because I want to keep it on the net. I posted it, I think, in all my platforms and Facebook and stuff like that, so that I can one day show my children what I said when I retired. So don't mind, it's nothing that has to do with politics or King Said So, or even Baseta. It's just something that I wanted to leave on the internet, just to save it here. Until we meet again, don't forget to pray. After you pray, stand up, African child, do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.